What I'm about to tell you will make you question every relationship you've ever had, every woman who chose someone else over you, every time you wondered, what does he have that I don't? In the next 12 minutes, I'm going to reveal a psychological secret so powerful that when you understand it, you'll never chase anyone again. In fact, people will start chasing you. Everything you think you know about why women want bad boys is dead wrong. The real reason is so much deeper, so much more twisted, that when I tell you, you're going to have flashbacks to every relationship that didn't work out, and suddenly everything will make sense. Comment right now if you've ever been the nice guy who finished last, because what you're about to learn will change your dating life forever. Don't you dare scroll away. This gets dark. What's up, everyone? Before we dive into this psychological mind-bender, I need you to do something for me. Hit that like button. If you've ever felt confused about why the girl you treated like a queen ended up with someone who treated her like an option, because today, we're going to destroy that confusion forever. Here's what's going to happen in the next few minutes. I'm going to tell you about 3 guys. One of them is probably you. One of them gets any woman he wants. And one of them, well, let's just say what happened to him will shock you. Drop, yes, I am ready, in the comments if you're ready to have your mind blown. Step 1. The confession that changes everything. Let me start with a confession that's going to make you uncomfortable. I used to be the guy who would drive 3 hours to bring a girl soup when she was sick. I was the guy who would cancel plans with friends if she wanted to hang out. I was the guy who would write paragraph-long good morning texts. Want to know how many of those girls I'm still with today? 0. But here's where it gets interesting. Last month, I ran into my ex-girlfriend Sarah at a coffee shop. She's been married for 2 years now. Want to know what she told me that made my blood run cold? She said, "You know, I still think about you sometimes. You were too good to me." Pause the video right now and tell me in the comments, have you ever heard something like this? Because what she said next is going to mess with your head. She told me the exact moment she knew she had to break up with me. And when you hear this story, you're going to understand why being too good is actually the worst thing you can be in a relationship. Comment, "Too good," if you think you know where this is going, because I guarantee you don't. Step 2. The story that will haunt you. Sarah looked me dead in the eyes and said, "Remember that night when I was being completely unreasonable about you going out with your friends? I was testing you. I wanted you to stand up to me. I wanted you to say, 'Sarah, you're being crazy, and I'm going out anyway.' But instead, you cancelled your plans and stayed home to make me feel better. That's when I knew you weren't the one." Hold up. Let that sink in for a second. She wanted me to choose my friends over her. She was hoping I would walk away from that fight. Because when I didn't, when I chose her over everything else, I became predictable, controllable, boring. Smash that like button if this is hitting way too close to home right now. But wait, it gets worse. What Sarah told me next revealed a psychological pattern that every woman follows, even if she doesn't realize it. And when you understand this pattern, you'll see why the guys who don't deserve her always seem to win. Comment, "Pattern," if you're starting to connect the dots. Step 3. The psychology that will blow your mind. Here's the psychological bombshell that's going to change everything. Women don't fall in love with men who need them. They fall in love with men who choose them. Think about it. When someone needs you, there's no choice involved. It's desperation. It's survival. But when someone chooses you when they could walk away at any moment but decide to stay, that's power. Let me tell you about 2 guys I know. Mike texts his girlfriend every hour, says, "I love you" 10 times a day, gets anxiety when she doesn't respond immediately. David has his own life, his own goals, tells his girlfriend, "I'm choosing to be with you because you add value to my life, not because I can't survive without you." Guess which one got cheated on last month? Comment below, are you Mike or David? Be honest. But here's the part that's going to make your stomach drop. There's a specific moment in every relationship when a woman decides whether you're a Mike or a David. And if you get it wrong, game over. Share this video if you want your friends to avoid making this fatal mistake. Step 4. The moment that destroys relationships. Every relationship has what I call the test moment. It's that moment when she does something to see if you'll stand your ground or if you'll fold like a house of cards. She might try to make you jealous, start an unreasonable argument, test your boundaries, see if you'll drop everything for her. Most guys fail this test miserably. But the guys who pass, the guys who can look her in the eye and say, "I love you, but I won't tolerate this behavior," those are the guys she can't stop thinking about. Real talk. Comment below and tell me about a time someone tested you. Did you pass or fail? But here's the twisted part. The reason women create these tests isn't what you think. It's not about power or control. It's about something much more primal, much more fundamental to survival itself. And when I reveal this next secret, you're going to understand why evolution programmed women to be attracted to men who can walk away. Hit subscribe because this is about to get deep. Step 5. The evolutionary secret they don't want you to know. All right, here's the truth that's going to make some people uncomfortable. For thousands of years, a woman's survival depended on choosing the right man. Not the nicest man, not the most agreeable man, the man who could protect her and her children when things got dangerous. And you know what the biggest indicator of strength was? The ability to walk away from a bad situation instead of staying and getting destroyed by it. The man who would fight a losing battle to impress her, he'd get himself killed. But the man who would assess the situation, decide it wasn't worth it, and walk away to fight another day. That's the man whose children survived. We're not cavemen anymore, but our brains haven't evolved. Women are still attracted to men who demonstrate the ability to walk away because deep down, it signals survival strength. Comment, evolution, if this is starting to make sense. But here's the mind-bending plot twist that's going to change how you see every interaction with women forever. The most attractive men aren't the ones who walk away out of anger or spite. They're the ones who walk away out of something much more powerful. Comment plot twist if you think you know what's coming next. Step 6. The dark truth about attraction. Ready for this? Women aren't attracted to men who walk away because they're mean. They're attracted to men who walk away because they're honest. Think about it. When you stay in a situation where you're not appreciated, where you're being disrespected, where you're clearly not valued, you're lying. You're pretending that treatment is acceptable when it's not. But when a man can look someone in the eye and say, "I deserve better than this, and I'm not going to pretend otherwise," that's attractive. That's honesty. That's integrity. The most attractive thing about a man who can walk away isn't that he's hard to get. It's that he's honest about what he will and won't accept. Let me tell you about James. James was dating this girl who would constantly cancel their dates last minute. Most guys would have made excuses for her, begged for her attention, tried harder. James did something different. He said, "I can see that spending time with me isn't a priority for you, and that's okay. But I'm going to invest my energy in people who value it," and walked away. Guess what happened next? Comment your guess below before I tell you. What happened to James is going to make you rethink everything you know about walking away. Because there's one final secret about this psychology that I haven't told you yet. The ultimate truth that ties everything together. Share this video right now because what I'm about to reveal is the key to never being taken for granted again. The ultimate revelation. I may. The final secret. Here's the final secret that brings everything together. The man women really want isn't the one who walks away to get them. He's the man who walks away to respect himself. You see, when you walk away as a manipulation tactic, when you're trying to make someone chase you, that's still needy behavior. You're still making your actions about getting their attention. But when you walk away because you genuinely value yourself too much to accept poor treatment, that's when you become truly attractive. Because here's what women understand that most men don't. If you don't respect yourself enough to walk away from someone who treats you poorly, how can you respect her enough to walk away from someone who treats her poorly? If you don't value yourself, how can you protect something valuable? If you don't have standards for yourself, how can you have standards for your relationship? The man who can walk away isn't demonstrating that he doesn't care. He's demonstrating that he cares too much about himself, his values, and his standards to compromise them for anyone. And that's what women find irresistible. Comment mind blown if this completely changed your perspective. The challenge that will change your life. Here's what I want you to do right now. The 30-day self-respect challenge. For the next 30 days, I want you to practice walking away from any situation that doesn't align with your values. Not to manipulate anyone, not to get attention, but simply because you respect yourself too much to accept less than you deserve. Walk away from conversations that drain your energy. Walk away from people who consistently cancel on you. Walk away from situations where you're not appreciated. Walk away from opportunities that don't align with your goals. Comment: I accept. If you're willing to take this challenge, share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. And here's my prediction. Within 30 days, you're going to notice that people start treating you differently. They'll respect your time more. They'll value your attention more. They'll chase your approval instead of the other way around. Why? Because when you demonstrate that you're willing to walk away from what doesn't serve you, people realize that your presence is a choice, not a given. And choices are valuable. Let's recap this mind-blowing journey we just took together. Women test men to see if they'll stand their ground. Evolution programmed attraction to men who can walk away from bad situations. The most attractive quality isn't being hard to get. It's being honest about your worth. Self-respect is the ultimate aphrodisiac. But here's the thing. Knowing this information isn't enough. You have to apply it. Right now, I want you to 1. Smash that subscribe button. We're building an army of men who refuse to settle for less than they deserve. 2. Hit the notification bell, because I'm about to drop more truth bombs that will transform your dating life. 3. Comment below and tell me, what situation in your life do you need to walk away from? Let's hold each other accountable. 4. Share this video. I guarantee you know at least 3 guys who need to hear this message. 5. Like this video if it opened your eyes to something you'd never considered before. Remember, you're not walking away because you don't care. You're walking away because you care too much about yourself to accept less than you deserve. And with that being said, we have come to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit the subscribe button for more awesome videos just like this one. Drop a comment and let me know, have you ever been the guy who walked away? What happened? Your story might help someone else in the comments. We're not just building a YouTube channel here. We're building a movement of people who understand their worth and refuse to compromise it for anyone. I'll see you in the next video, where we're going to dive into the 3 texts that make any woman chase you. And trust me, it's not what you think. Until then, keep walking toward your worth, and I'll catch you later.